in today's vlog.
Especially if it's something that you're really passionate about, do that. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let anyone make any decisions for you. Don't let anyone shift you. If you believe it in your heart, you can do it and you will do it. Well, and she's been begging for a sibling. So we're like, we'll give you some friends. How about some friends? You know, I know everybody says, don't say that. Like, it changes when you get married, but
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Satin, and I'm back with another video. And well, if this video had sound when I recorded it, you would hear me telling you that we were getting ready to make gingerbread houses with my baby girl. We made 2 different gingerbread houses. A mini chose one with her, and then we also had a really intricate one that me and my honey made after she went to go take her nap. I really am so upset that this footage has no sound because baby girl was in rare form and super funny and comical during like the whole filming of it, and it was just such a cute experience. And I realized that the ghost of Vlogmas has gotten me because last year we went to this festival of trees and had all this amazing footage. It was great, and literally the entire time we filmed with no sound. And this is like a vlogger's worst nightmare, and it only happened to me that one time, and it was literally almost a year ago exact to the date of this video. So I guess this is my Vlogmas thing. Every Vlogmas I have a portion of my videos that are recorded without sound, but I didn't want to leave it out. I wanted you guys to see a little bit of us making the gingerbread houses with baby girl, and you know, just for memories for her and things like that. It was super cute. The one that we made with her, again, was a Trolls one. It was a miniature gingerbread house, and the girl was really more enthused with eating the candy than really putting it together. If you watched the video, if you could hear the sound, she was literally telling me and her dad to put it together and she'll put the decorations on. And when it came time to actually put the decorations on, Miss Olani was eating them, and the whole time you will hear her asking for a little piece of candy. We generally don't let her eat a lot of candy and stuff, so whenever she has an opportunity to get something sweet, as all kids do, she's definitely gonna jump in and capitalize on it. But here is just a little recap of us recording and making the gingerbread house. As you can see right here, she was tearing up the candies, but it was a super cute experience, and I'm just gonna fast forward to the part that actually has sound. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope your holiday season is going well, you're spending it with your loved ones, and you're making amazing memories. So check it out.
all right, y'all, we're back. And as y'all see, we're missing one person. We put baby girl down for a nap. As you see, her little gingerbread house is over here in the corner. It came out super cute, but now we're gonna work on the more intricate one, and when it's done, we'll get her up to, you know, finish with the finishing touches and stuff like that. So this is the one that we got here. It's really cute. As I said, it's super intricate. It's a Santa's workshop, so it comes with even little people and different pieces. This one's a little bit harder, but I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out. So we're just gonna get into making this one right now. The directions are the same, pretty straightforward. This is the house, and then as you see, look at the little people, the little Santa's helpers and the elves. And then we have our icing, and then it came with this glittery sugar, and we have it in white as well. All right, y'all, so we put baby girl down for a little nap so we can get stuff done, because all she was trying to do was literally eat all the candy. She didn't even care about decorating the gingerbread house. When she seen all the candy, she was like, let me get some of that. So I'm just here massaging the frosting so it'll spread. It was a little bit hard before we put it on, and babe is put in the frosting along like the roof and stuff of the house, because for the little one that we did with Olani, we didn't line the roof first, put it together first, and it makes more sense to do it this way. So this is what we're doing. As I told y'all, you have to excuse us, we've been a bit under the weather for the last couple of weeks, so it's been an interesting holiday season. We're still trying to squeeze in as many activities as we can with Tootie before, you know, the holiday season's out, because she's a kid. And we actually had something set up earlier in the month where we were supposed to go bake cookies and decorate cookies with Santa, but she was super sick, so we had to miss out on that. But we've been making up for it. We've done these gingerbread houses, you know, we did our normal decorating, and then we took her and her cousin Noah on a little adventure, which you guys will see that video very soon. They actually ended up going to meet Santa, so we did that. We'll obviously, you know, bake cookies and stuff like that, and definitely try to squeeze in a little bit of a cooking vlog of some sort before this holiday season is up, because, you know, this guy likes to eat and he always has some requests. Hey, what do you want this year for Christmas? What, do you have any dessert requests yet?
I definitely want a cake. I haven't decided what cake I want yet. I don't know. I feel like I've had so many desserts that like I've had the peach cobblers, I've had the pies, I've had cakes. Saturn's really into cakes now, so we're trying to like eat different types of cakes.
Yeah, I've been on a cake baking spree. My Lonnie actually literally for Christmas, people are like, what? One of the things when everyone asked her when she went to see Santa, he's like, what do you want for Christmas? She's like, I want dollies, she wants Crocs, and the last thing that she asked for was literally cake. And everyone's like, she wants cake, should I send her cake to the house? I'm like, no, we bake cake all the time. Her and her dad are always showing me some new cake that they want. So don't buy her cake for Christmas, please, y'all.
This I don't know, this year we'll see. We'll come up with something. We'll definitely have some type of dessert.
Yeah. For Thanksgiving, I actually made a couple cakes. I made something called the hummingbird cake, which it was my first time making that one. But if you're Caribbean, especially Jamaican, you're probably familiar with the hummingbird cake. It's kind of like a banana nut bread and a cake, but with pineapples. That was my honey's request. He was online perusing YouTube and came across someone who made one of those. And of course, he came up to me like, babe, can you make this? So I was a little worried, but it came out so freaking good. And then I also made my favorite, which is a German chocolate cake. So for those of y'all who don't know what it is, it's like chocolate cake, but it's made with German chocolate, and then it has like a pecan, like caramel coconut type frosting or icing on it. It's so good. It's been my favorite cake since I was a kid. So of course we'll do something. I think I'm gonna actually make another one of those for Christmas. And like I said, this has just been a busy time. We've both been traveling a lot. I just came back from Las Vegas for MJ BizCon, and then like literally came back to having a sick kid, so been dealing with that. And I just have so much like content to put out for you guys, but I haven't had time to really edit because I haven't been feeling well. So this Vlogmas didn't quite go as I expected it to, just because life happens. But we have pretty much got like all baby girl's holiday stuff for her, like her little gifts and stuff like that. And really Christmas is every day. And to be quite honest, babe and I probably would not be doing all this stuff if it wasn't for baby girl, just because we want to create lasting memories for her. And you know, I think I've told y'all, despite what my beliefs are regarding Christmas, it's still one of my favorite times of year, just because it's like a magical time. People tend to be in pretty good spirits, and you know, it's very focused on family, which is definitely what I'm all about. So I cherish those types of things. And with the last gingerbread house, this one over here, which was Lonnie's, we made the mistake of not icing the roof and stuff like that before putting it together. My only concern with this one is that I don't know if y'all can see, but the frame is slightly bent on this. So I don't know if this is gonna actually even hold together.
Cook like that, bake like that.
Bake like that, right? Or they put it into the box hot and it kind of bent, which sucks, but whatever. We gonna make it do what it do. Hopefully it stands up. So babe, what are you looking forward to most for this holiday? For this year? You have any New Year's resolutions?
For 2024?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I get to do some more traveling next year. I mean, we traveled, but I feel like 2023 was just more, we were working a lot. So I think that hopefully next year we can travel a little bit more and just spend more time, family time together traveling. Lonnie's getting a little older now, so hopefully she'll behave on the plane. And that's one of my resolutions. And I think we're gonna be busy next year for sure.
Extremely busy, yeah. Like this year was a year of kind of like sowing seeds, I would say. Well, planting our seeds. We sowed them, and next year I feel like we're gonna see them rooting and growing. So it was. I think we did like travel, especially me. I did a lot of travel for work, and with M4MM as far as like cannabis lobbying and things like that. So I did a lot of traveling. This is my first time doing solo traveling without Babe and baby girl. And like I said, like Babe said, I don't think it's really gonna let up much next year. So that's pretty much similar to what my resolution is. I also want to definitely travel some more, and the way things are looking, we're gonna have quite a few trips next year. My goal is for us to do at least 6, big or small, some within the country and some without. And then we're also getting married next year, so I've been trying to light a fire under my behind and Babe's, because we got a lot of stuff to do, but then it's not so much, but it's still a good amount. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. So one of my resolutions is to get married, also continue to work on like my mind, my body, my spirit, but definitely, working out more, continuing to drop these pounds so I can be snatched in my wedding dress, because everybody wants to look good when they get married. And, I gotta dazzle this guy when I walk down the aisle. So yeah, and just to kind of really, next year, my cannabis business, my goal is to get that really going. And the way things are going, I'm pretty sure that that's going to be something that I bring into fruition. And just doing some more like lobbying activism work surrounding like cannabis reform. I'm looking forward to what the year brings for that. Just making memories with my family, watching my daughter grow. She's a little bigger now, so she's really been asking to do more activities. So she's definitely going to be doing, I don't know what yet. Definitely swimming is going to come back into play. Definitely probably school. I think she's ready. Yeah, like we are a little bit of not helicopter parents, but we had her during the height of the pandemic, so we've been real cautious about letting our baby go anywhere, be around anyone, because germs. And you know what, we do that and she still gets sick anyway. So it's like, okay, well, we might as well. And she's been begging for a sibling, so we're like, we'll give you some friends. How about some friends? Because I don't know if a sibling is coming anytime soon. All right, do you have any more resolutions for next year, babe?
I do have another resolution, but I ain't gonna disclose it because it's work related.
Okay.
Next year should be pretty big for as far as my work goes. That should hopefully be a big thing that's gonna happen. So I'm excited for that. Of course, I'm getting married next year.
You ready to become a husband?
Am I ready? Is anyone ever ready? I mean, I guess I'm ready. I'm ready as I'll be. I can't say I've been a husband before, so I really don't know what to expect. It probably won't be no different.
For us, honestly, I don't think so. You know, I know everybody says don't say that. Like, it changes when you get married, but we honestly have a really good dynamic, and I don't see that really changing. Do you?
But I mean, it all depends on the dynamic you have with the person. And, you know, relationships is work. But in our case, it's not work, it's like people. But
Like, we don't even really argue, to be honest. Like, we have, you know, everybody has disagreements, but like, they're really menial, trivial things sometimes, for the most part. Like, we don't really, like, we don't yell. Our daughter doesn't even like when she's in places and she hears like loud noises. So yeah, she pretty much, she's the only one who's allowed to yell. She's so loud, y'all. Like, don't be fooled about how like quiet and stuff she is on camera. She is crazy. And at nighttime, this girl, she's a true moon child. She's a real Cancer. This girl, like her mama. And now I see what I put my family through when I was a kid, because I used to stay up super late and I used to sing, and I'm getting it back. She'd be up until like 11, 12 o'clock at night, just in her room. She won't get up, but she'd be singing her little heart out. I'm like, are you gonna be a singer? Because jeez. Her dad be going in the room a million times. Last night I went in, I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, Mom, my dad told me to stop yelling and go to sleep. I'm like, you're supposed to. Your dad is right.
you don't listen.
She don't.
You just keep on.
If y'all got kids, you already know what it is. And y'all can't hear baby girl, but she's literally upstairs singing right now. She ain't taking a nap. She's having a concert. It's kind of later in the day, so we told her she don't have to go to sleep. We just tell her she needs to be in her room and not make a lot of noise, please. So that seems to work. That's the only way we can ever get like things done. Look at these, they're so cute.
So what was your highlight moment from 2022?
Ooh, my highlight moment. I think I would say I had like a few, and I wouldn't say it's an isolated like moment. This whole year has been like probably one of the most testing, but also the most like awakening and rewarding years for me. But I guess I would say like finding my voice outside of like working in a traditional like corporate America setting. Like really stepping out and, you know, being brave, taking on social media, being very intentional in like my YouTube channel and things like that. That's been something that before I probably wouldn't have done. So I'm just proud of myself for, I guess I could say, just like sticking to my dreams and like really going after what I want and believing in myself and knowing that what I want is really about to happen, and all it takes is work. And I made some amazing connections this year. I feel like I found like, I guess I could say my little soul family. And if you guys watch our video from last year during Vlogmas, I think we were like organizing our spice drawer and like, you know, stuff like that. I talked about wanting to find like my place as far as like this industry and figuring out where I wanted to go next. And I think that kind of have a very clear path of that, and I just been very intentional in doing things, and it's kind of been a year yes for me. Like usually I would be like nervous for certain things, or I might turn things down, and I didn't. If opportunities presented themselves this year, I did it. I tackled it, and I'm grateful for all that. And then just, you know, realizing that, wow, I've been a mom for 3 years. I made it to year 3 being a mother to my little girl, and you know, I'm just enjoying that, enjoying my fiance, my family, just grateful. You know, this, like I said, this year was very trying and testing, but it was also rewarding. Like it just helped me have more faith in like myself and even us. Like we're a team. Whatever we do, like, we make shit happen. What about you?
I kind of ditto what you said. I think that this year was I think it was like to me it felt like the first year, like outside of the pandemic, where like things have been kind of like the first normal year. I guess we can say, if you can call it normal.
Our new normal.
Yeah. So for me, like this year was just more about trying to catch up on some of the things that we like forgot about or were like under the pressure of being under the pandemic. I think like this is the first year where a lot of lockdowns got removed. A lot of people were able to travel more. Jobs opened up, opportunities opened up, and I just think that our family unit has been strengthened by going through that process and then just kind of seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So I think we just got laser focused this year. Like, Satin got really big into the cannabis industry. I got back into the blockchain technology industry. So I think that we just was like really hunkering down this year and trying to figure out a way to like normalize our work schedules, normalize having Lonnie get bigger, and her being more involved in the activities throughout the house. And it's just a juggling process, right? But I can't complain. I think that, like I said, next year I feel like Lonnie has been really wound up in the house, so like that's why I kind of want to travel to get her. She travels and goes and sees some other places. I think that'll really expel a lot of that excess energy she has. And that's why I said traveling earlier in the vlog. But yeah, man, I'm excited for 2024, man. That's the year of the dragon. That's my year. So I know it's going to be a good year for me. So I can't complain.
And I don't know if y'all know, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but during I've had my skincare company now for like 4 years or so, but it was more of a part-time thing that I did. It wasn't something that I was pursuing like entrepreneurship full-time. I always had a full-time job, and my skincare thing was kind of like on the side. Definitely it was a dream of mine, but this year, like, well, during the pandemic in 2021, as most of you know, there were a lot of requirements as far as like vaccines and stuff like that, and I was one of those people that refused it. And I had a really good government job, and as a result of that, I ended up actually being laid off because I refused to get the vaccine. And like a lot of people will probably be like, are you crazy? But we're very firm and fervent in our beliefs, and it just didn't feel right to me. And I also don't think that any company or whomever should have jurisdiction over anyone's body and our choices. So I took a leap of faith and stepped on that and my beliefs, and I let a very good paying job go as a result of it. So that was like trying. A lot of judgment came with that from people who I didn't even expect to really receive judgment from, like, family members, friends. And I guess it just helped me see, like a lot of people live in fear, and I refuse to do that. But it also just helped me like have more faith in myself. Like, you know what? I came into this world singularly, and as long as I have the backing of my honey and my daughter, like anything is possible. And it just made me, like I said, believe in myself a lot more. Went through trying times, though I'm not gonna say it was easy, but just coming up and just figuring out like what my next step was. I guess I would say 2022, I didn't really, like, I did things, but I didn't do much. It was more of, I think I was still a little bit in shock, like, how dare those mofos let me go? Like, what? But I did have a plan to leave anyway. But yeah, so 2022 was like a little bit of coming to terms with things and like, all right, this is my new normal, and trying to figure out if I wanted to step back into, working in like a traditional manner, like a traditional 9-to-5, or if I wanted to pursue entrepreneurship. And I had wanted to get into the cannabis industry, honestly, since it legalized here in our state in 2016. And I had initially went the route of like trying to just apply for jobs and stuff like that. And with it, I knew that I wanted to be more involved in like different areas. So I'm pursuing like a manufacturing license here in Massachusetts. I went through something which is called the Social Equity Program, which I can get more into, but I was able to go through that program and learn a lot about the process of getting a manufacturing license, what it takes to operate a business here within our state, and then just making connections. Like as you guys have seen from my vlogs from this year, like I went to DC, I did lobbying, I met with members of Congress. Like I did things that I would never be able to do in my traditional 9-to-5 role because I'd be sitting at a desk all day. So yeah, this year has been beautiful in a lot of ways. Not without trying me, trust me. We had some times. But I think it's just a testament of who we are. So
Definitely.
all right, y'all. So this is the front of my house. As you can see, I got the little, like I said, this one is a lot more intricate. So we got the door, we got the little windows, we got the cute bows on top of it. So what do y'all think so far? What do you think, babe? And then this is Babe's. He made the back of the house. Well, it's still drying, so I won't mess with it. So yeah, just like I said, just looking forward to the next year and watching all the work that we put in, like just come to fruition. All of our dreams, all of our goals. Some of the people that I have met this year, like I said, have been so inspirational, so game changing. And just like I said, if I didn't step out on faith a couple years ago, I would have still been stuck probably trying to figure out my next step. So sometimes taking risks is worth it, especially if it's something that you're really passionate about. Do that shit. Don't let nobody change your mind. Don't let anyone make any decisions for you. Don't let anyone shift you. If you believe it in your heart, you can do it, and you will do it. All it takes is a little bit of work and a belief in yourself. So stick with that. All right, y'all. As you see, our girl is back with us, and we have finished our gingerbread house. It came out so cute. It looks great. Baby girl, what do you think of the gingerbread house?
It's a jar.
Yeah, do you like them? Which? Wait, not yet. Which one is your favorite? You like the little one or you like the big one better?
I like the little one.
You like the little one? She likes the one she made, of course. This one gave us a little trouble, y'all. We had to cut the camera, come back, and go back to the drawing board because this whole thing fell apart. As y'all see, this is why we had to do this one alone, because if she was here, it would have just never been done. We would have had an incomplete video. We would have been like, cut the camera, it's over, we're done. But we were able to somewhat salvage it and put it back together, and it looks pretty cute. I don't know how long it's gonna last. I think if we move it, it's over. But overall, this has probably been one of my favorite gingerbread houses to build, just because it came with really cute accessories. As y'all see, it has like the little man, the little elf on the roof. It has like the elves in the front and the snowman with the gift. So it's very intricate and detailed. It's very pretty. This is something that, like, if you get it right and it settles properly, you would let this sit on your table for like most of the holiday. So this is actually pretty much the end of our video. This is our gingerbread house for 2023. So Lonnie and I want to know, we all want to know in the comments below, comment down below. Let us know which one you like better. I myself like the bigger one just because it's so detailed and very pretty. But Lonnie's is very cute. I like hers because it's nice and colorful, and obviously because my baby girl made it. So yeah, this is pretty much it. These are our gingerbread houses for 2023, and obviously we'll be back next year with more, but look forward to more content that we have coming for the holidays. We got some more cool stuff coming for you, a couple more adventures. God willing, no more sickness comes upon us, because these colds, these flus, RSV, all this other stuff been taking a toll on everyone. But maybe you want to say anything?
Nope. Had fun making these gingerbreads, and I like my daughter's a little better.
You
I
do?
feel like hers is more put together. It's more sturdy.
Yeah.
So I go with Alani's mini gingerbread house. That's my vote.
Okay. So Dada and Lonnie like the little one. Mama likes the big one. Comment down below. Let us know which one you like. And as I said, we'll be back soon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace.
See you later, everybody.
Hey, like.
Subscribe.
That's right. Peace out, y'all.